want to stand by me, makes you look good.
I need it. That's what my wife would say.
Yeah. Coach, how are you, sir?
Doing great, man.
All right, so let's talk about this event here.
Wow.
First of all, to have it in the state of Nebraska is a big deal. Having a first annual dual meet tournament for the P&L in Nebraska is a big deal. But having it at a cool venue like this is kind of interesting too, huh?
Fantastic. This is fantastic right here. You know, Zach Wilcox and Zach Dominguez and the crew that put this together.
Sure.
And really took a risk on having a great day, and what a beautiful afternoon to be out here and be wrestling on mats in a ballpark that's a tremendous venue, and just give these guys an opportunity from around the country to come to Nebraska and experience the good life.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, let's talk about some Husker wrestling. Top 10 finish this year. Let's start there. How do you feel about this season's finish?
The season was great. Our finish, you know, really the head coach's fault that we weren't second. You know, we were a couple decisions away from really being second. We felt we were the second best team. Sure, a lot of teams will say that, but we had 5 All-Americans. We kind of proved it, and 2 other guys in the round of 12. But you know, you got to do it that day, in those 3 days. And so we had a good tournament, not a great tournament, not our best tournament. And so that's kind of how I feel about it. And, you know, but we have a great group of guys coming back, and you know, guys are going to learn from that experience and grow from that, and be more determined than ever.
Well, you know, forgive me if my history is not perfect, but Cornhuskers have always been really solid up top, right? The upper weights. But this year you have 25, 41, 49, 57, 65, all American, and then 74, 84, 94, 97. They don't. What has to happen in those upper weights to kind of turn the page and make sure they get on the podium as well?
We just need to flip a switch within our, you know, we just got to bring out more, you know, guys like Lenny and Silas. You know, they need to step up and be the men that they are. We know they are from the different times they proved themselves this year and last year even, you know, and so just got to be more consistent, and that starts with just our mindset and you know, high character guys, man. So I just believe in them, and I know really good things are going to happen because they had those setbacks. They're going to make leaps forward.
I bet. We got to talk. It's been a wild off season already again. What has things like NIL done to the way that you recruit, both here in the state of Nebraska and across the country?
Well, it is interesting, the NIL thing. You know, it's more what we do is we reward the guys that prove themselves in our program, and so we reward the guys within our program.
That's not typical, you know that, right?
Yes, exactly, and I know, you know, that's just the way we build our culture, and that's, you know, that's the way we do it. Other people do it different, but that's just the way we do it, and I think our guys appreciate that, and they know where they stand, and they know what they need to do to acquire NIL, and yeah, it's just how it happens.
It's made college sports. It's certainly a much bigger wrinkle than I thought it was going to be as quickly as it has been. How have you had to adjust the way that you kind of overview the Husker program?
Well, I always think, you know, when I've got into this business a long time ago, you know, there's 2 really important things you got to do. One, you got to recruit. Everyone knows that, but you got to develop. And I think we do a great job of developing people, you know, on the mat, off the mat, and you know, I think that's the vital piece of keeping developing people. And we're recruiting a lot of high school guys, so we're betting on their future. And we,
unproven.
Unproven. And really, it's proven because it's worked the last 25 years.
Sure.
And so, but sometimes people, not to say that we're not going to recruit a transfer. We obviously brought in Caleb Smith, but half our team's not going to be transfers.
Yeah.
And we didn't do a very good job of recruiting, or developing. So that's always going to remain. And I just think, that's an exciting piece. That's why I'm still coaching. I love to help people learn and develop and learn how they become their best.
How do you, and I know you're a big part of it, and I know Coach Snyder is an immense part of it, and obviously Coach Travell as well, but what do you look for in a high school athlete that tells you that they will thrive, they will develop in your room?
Just young men that they love it, and they want it. They want not only the next level, they can't just speak it, they have to show it. I think that's a big thing is you got to love the sport, because there's going to be a lot of tough competition. So loving the sport and loving to be getting better and bring out the best within yourself.
Coach, thank you very much.